Good morning, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. I hope you guys are doing well. We are going to get some sunshine today, and then we're also going to get some clouds rolling in and thunderstorms later this afternoon. So we need to get started on these projects. I have all that rock that was delivered to 2 sites. We need to spread it. So actually, Danny has got a buddy who's got a quad where we can put a shovel front plow on the front and actually push the rock and level everything out. So we're actually going to take Frosty, my pickup truck, and we're going to go pick up that quad today and use it here on the property. Try to get some stuff done. Stay tuned, though. I also want to share with you some awesome upgrades I made to my motorcycle, my Harley Black Betty, later on. But first, we got some projects. Thanks for joining me, guys. We'll be uploading this video with some connected internet. Check out the video description below for unlimited high-speed internet. Let's go. All right, we're gonna need my Harbor Freight ramps. I dropped off my quad in Paul's truck, by the way. When I pick up my quad, whenever that's going to be, it'll be in my truck here. This is a short bed, 5.5 foot. I do believe that the wheels are going to touch part of the tailgate. Also, just for reference, you don't want to put weight on these stock, whatever you call them. That's why I've always liked these DG tailgate support rods. Uh-oh, it's just starting to rain. What you do is you put it on there like that. And then down here, you push it in until it clicks, like the tailgate's closed. In order for this to, that wasn't it, like that. Now, it's in there and you have to actually pull the tailgate, and this holds the support so you're not gonna put extra strain on this or break the tailgate. That way you can put weight on this. And also my Harley back tires are probably gonna be on the tailgate soon. So I'll load all this stuff up and we'll go pick up that quad. All right, we're gonna unload the quad using these Harbor Freight ramps that I got. If I want to have a motorcycle, I'm gonna have to get a third one for the wheels so my feet can go on it or something, but got it strapped here so it can't come off, and gonna unload this guy. Pretty cool. We put the front plow here onto the Honda quad, and it's got a winch so that we can adjust how close it is to the ground while we're going. So this will be fun. And we're back, guys. Had to deal with quite a bit of rain here that was soaking the property, using this a little difficult, but got creative. Danny and I put this railroad tie for some extra weight down there to pull back. That was just the only way it was really working, was pulling gravel back. And I actually finally used my drone again to show you some shots. We were able to get the other 2 sites pretty much leveled and spread, so there's enough room on each side of the RV to be able to fit in there and walk around their RV, plus this little section right here. But I've got to load this up and get it on back to who we borrowed it from. Once we get the quad back dropped off, I'm still waiting to hear back about my quad, about getting that thing running again. But so I still got to take the AC out. Got the slide put back in. It is still giving me some troubles. It needs help. It's not broken. It's still functional. I haven't touched it for about 2 months, okay? But Diana and Danny and I were able to get the slide in for now for travel, so that's good. Just charging up the battery here real quick to make sure that's 100%. I have moved trailer Swift, my Harley trailer. I actually used Frosty to get it out of there, put it here so that I could clean it out, organize it, and plan exactly what we're gonna bring on this next trip. So, grill. We're going to be bringing some e-bikes with us. Black Betty's going to go right here. Speaking of Black Betty, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to share with you the next chapter of my Harley Softail Slim. Before we even get started, I know there's been a lot of changes on this bike, but I still have it. It's still mine. It's just undergone a lot of changes. Here's a stock picture of what my 2012 Softail Slim looked like originally. And as you know, I kind of turned it into a bagger look for a while, but not no more. I do have the front fairing, aftermarket fairing, which houses my stereo system speakers and my amp. I love having that wind protection. No more saddlebags. And since Diana and I will be enjoying Sturgis up in South Dakota here in a couple weeks, we have been practicing riding together on Black Betty. And in order to make that happen, some changes had to be made. The saddlebags are no longer there. I already upgraded the stock seat to a 2-up seat, so I sit here, passenger sits here, with the saddlebags off, and Danny actually helped me fabricate this sissy bar right here to make it fit. It's a very custom job. You won't see this too often on a Softail Slim. It is kind of tall. I've got my little hog back here, zip tied to it. We got a cushion on order that's going to go right here. But I just love that clean look right there. I'm sure I'll miss the saddlebags sometimes, but I am going to get a swing arm bag. Just something to hold my registration, phone, some important stuff. That's going to go right here. A little swing arm bag instead, but very thin. It's not going to stick out nearly as far as those big honking saddlebags were. Also, I installed retractable passenger foot pegs here on both sides. So now Diana has a spot for her feet to go, and we're getting really good at it. She's a really good rider. She doesn't move around back there like some females do. So we're going to be testing this out a few more times on our next upcoming trip, but I wanted to show you. I just think it looks so much cleaner, honestly. And people rag me for adding the bearing to a Softail Slim. Yeah, it looked cool before, but for functionality, it is so nice to have the deflection, and I don't like those windscreens. I love my fairing, and I absolutely love my music too. I'll be honest with you. The speakers, the Bluetooth, the wireless charging station for my phone, just it's really fun to keep making changes to the same motorcycle. You know, as often as I go through cars and motorhomes, it's nice that I've had this Harley for so long now, over 3 years now, and I just keep making it mine or adapting it a few ways to make it more purposeful on the road. So, yeah. We are getting ready to go on a little test trip to test everything out with the Bigfoot, the motorcycle, and the trailer. This will be a good test to make sure everything's okay. And then when we get back to the property, we're only going to be here for 3 or 4 days before hitting the road again this summer. This time for a much bigger trip. So Danny will be here taking care of the property, and I will have internet and security here. Everything will be good. But sadly, meow, it's Mr. Meow Meow Yin. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I know you're coming with. Don't worry. Sadly, today was the last time I'm hopping in that hot tub for the summer, I think. It has made this summer tolerable up until now, but I can't put the burden on Danny to keep the chemicals right while I'm gone and to change the filters for me. So we're simply gonna drain it, and then when we get back, if there's still a lot of warm summer left, we'll fill it back up. This takes 277 gallons, and this green tank over here is full with 275 gallons, literally. So, gonna drain it out into my septic clean out and put the top on it and say goodbye to the heated pool. What are we at, 81? Maybe I'll hop in there one more time. Diana has an e-bike. I have my Freed Air 26-inch e-bike over there that I'm also going to put in the trailer so we can go on more bike rides on the road. And the Jack's Garden with the updated red bark that Diana has worked so hard and so much water and effort That blue thing, purple thing is okay, and that violet thing. Otherwise, I think we're gonna switch to artificial plants next time. Anyways, I got a lot of work to do so we can pack up and get out of here on time, and it's 1 o'clock, which means here it comes like clockwork every day. 0% chance of rain, but we know that's not true anymore. All that's really left, air conditioner, jacks. Hopefully I can dig out of that hole. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll cut back in when we leave. See you guys in a few days. Bye-bye.